Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you a little bit about our trip to Tunisia. It was last week and I'm going to show you a little bit about it. By the way, those who don't know where is Tunisia, Tunisia is a country located in the northern Africa. So I show you the video that I took when we were approaching the airport of Tunisia. So we were on the capital, and the capital is Tunis. So this is the view over Tunis. It's very nice. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our experience. So it was my first time in the country, but my husband was not his first time because he has been there already long time ago. So, when we arrived in the airport, we have to pass by the immigration first before we can go out. So, first impression, the immigration is very slow. Okay. There were a lot of people. There were very long queue here, queue there, and there were so many people at the same time. And I guess there were not a lot of officers who cater everyone, and it took so long for us to go out from the immigration, and it was a little bit hot inside. So that was my impression. So after we went out of the we have passed by the immigration, so we picked up our luggage, and after we look for the directions where to find a taxi to bring us to our hotel. So first we followed the directions that was written taxi. So after we saw outside, there were so many people who call us, who approach us. Do you want taxi? Taxi mom, taxi sir. And by the way, they speak French. So my husband, me, we speak French. So they speak, because in Tunisia, guys, they speak Arab and French. French is their second language. So when we arrived there, we saw there are lines of white taxi, and on the other side there are lines of yellow taxi. So yellow taxi is like New York. So there was this guy who approached us and said, "Vous voulez a taxi?" So after we speak, and then we went to follow him, and he brought our luggage, and he almost loaded to his taxi, but suddenly there is this, and I think he's airport security, because he was in uniform, and he spoke to them in their Arabic language, and he didn't understand, and then the guy gave back our luggage and told us, "You go to him." So, okay, I said so. So we followed what he said. So we went to the guy with a uniform, like an airport security. So after when we go there was a yellow taxi who came. He called the yellow taxi to come, and so they load our luggage. We had only one luggage, a big luggage with us. So they loaded in the yellow taxi, and we got inside. And after, it was very hot. It was like 35 degrees, and we went inside the taxi. There was no aircon in the taxi. It was very hot, and all the windows were opened. But if the taxi is not moving, of course it's very hot because there's no wind or like that. So after we left, so before we go out of the airport, so my husband looked, and the meter was not turned on. So he told the driver, "Would you please turn on the meter?" So the driver said, No. So he said that, "Why?" He said that, "Yeah, pay me 50 Tunisian dinar." So my husband said, No, it's too expensive. So he said, "No, I will not turn on the meter. I will not put it on." So my husband said, "That's too expensive." So I am thinking, this experience, I am thinking like we were like hold up, like we have no choice. Our luggage was inside already of the car. We were already inside, and you have no choice. You have to pay how much you want, and he can say how much you want to us, and we are a stranger in the country. So After, at the end, he said, okay, 40 dinar. So what else we can do? We cannot say. So after we arrived in our hotel, it was too early, so we went to the restaurant of the hotel first to eat lunch, because we arrived like around 12:30, and the check-in time is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Guys, I show you is I took a video when we were in the taxi. The taxi is yellow, and you know, I learned that the yellow taxi in Tunisia is like it's like in Philippines a jeepney. It's like a jeepney or the tricycle that it will pick up passengers when they pass by if there is still space. But this guy, when we were inside, it was very hot, but he opened the windows because he didn't have aircon, I don't know, and there were some people around who tried to want to ride, but he didn't stop, because I think because what he already told us we have to pay that certain amount, so that's why he didn't take passengers along the way. Guys, this is the beautiful view of the beach of the hotel, and you see in Tunisia almost all houses or buildings are white. They said that because of the weather is very hot, so they said that it will help a little to cool down the inside the spaces, so they put always color white. So it's very nice, and see it's lovely. And when we arrived, we went directly to the beach. So guys, this is the swimming pool of the Movenpick Hotel where we stayed. So there is one for the children, and there is this big one. Thank you for watching, guys. My next video will be the nice places we visited in Tunisia.